This video is sponsored by EA. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and today I've got a very exciting video for you all. So you may or may not know that I recently collaborated with The Sims to bring you the Urban Homage kit. I have no words because they reached out to me about a year ago, and in the emails like, oh my god, thank you. But in reality, your girl was shaking something. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through my first-hand experience of creating a kit, highlighting some of my favorite pieces and some hidden Easter eggs that you may or may not have discovered on your own. If this is your first time discovering me, then I'm gonna give you a little bit of info on who I am, what I do. So apart from being a simmer for 20 plus years, don't watch my age, I've been creating custom content for The Sims since around 2015. So I started off with recolors, I was converting meshes from Sims 2, Sims 3 to Sims 4, and then eventually I went on to creating my own hairstyles and clothes and accessories, etc, etc. I've worked with the Sims team before, so I've been able to consult with them on the skin tone update. I was one of the creators who added nails to the game, so you may or may not have seen my nails pop up in your game if you've got Spa Day as part of the Spa Day refresh. I also consulted on the base game Afro hair updates, and more recently I was the creator that they partnered with as part of the Dark and Lovely Play in Colour campaign. This is a brand new experience, which is creating actual content for the game in the form of a kit. And to be able to kind of put a piece of my heart into the game officially it's so overwhelming. I am still processing all of these feelings, but yeah, we've done it, y'all. We did it, y'all. So let me walk you through the process. Initially, they reach out and they ask you to kind of pitch what it is that you want to put into the game, what story do you want to tell? And it has to obviously reflect you. So with me being someone who loves to pay homage to the 90s and the noughties and even a bit of the 80s, it felt so necessary for me to want to bring to life a kit that represents that. I mean, a lot of the pieces that I wear in real life are heavily inspired by the kit. I'm a co-ord queen. I love co-ords, I love patterns, I love the 90s noughties retro vibes. Like, yeah, it was just a matter of like bringing all of those ideas into a pitch, highlighting the color schemes and the textiles, patterns. There was so much to be involved in this. And I have ADHD, so imagine the chaos that was going on in my brain when it came down to just brainstorming, like, oh my god, I want this, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want this, and that. They were like, Danny? I said, huh? Honey, you can only put so much. Oh, okay. So I really had to rein it in and actually construct a really meaningful kit. So there are pieces in the kit that really hit home to me. The head wrap, the butterfly top, the dashiki, the leather two-piece, like these were all pieces that, one, I know that I wear, especially the septum, like the inspo was right here. And then they kind of, once I sent them away with the chaos that was my brain, they would then come back with concept design, concept art that I would have to obviously look through. And when I saw the head wraps and the piercings and the leather tip, the butterfly top, oh my god, when I saw these pieces for the first time, my heart was literally beating because it really made it feel real. I really loved how much of a collaborative effort it was as well. Like, shout out to the design team because they go away and take the ideas that I pitched to them and created really unique pieces that for me it resonated with everything that I was trying to get across. Like the message that I was trying to get across, they got it together and then they've come back with the final concepts. And for me, one of the favorite parts of the process was actually getting the swatches together. I mean, as you can see, I like bright, colorful swatches. I like bright, colorful things. I like brightness. I like vibrance. And it was really fun to actually throw in some really cool and kind of new and unique different swatches. So like you see on the butterfly top that there's so many different patterns with the swirls. You've got the kind of like cropped tie top with the swirls as well, which is again inspired by my daily wears. So I got to really also help find ways of incorporating new textures that haven't been made before into clothing, and it was so dope. It was such a great process. So let's talk about the name. When I think urban jungle. I think that there's so many different ethnicities and cultures and energies and vibes that make up a city. And with that brings you so many diverse ways of dressing, so many diverse cultures and patterns and textiles. So that's where the kind of incorporation of that comes into it. And then we're paying an homage to the 90s, noughties, and 80s. So, I mean, it's a sprinkle of the 80s, but you'll definitely feel like there's more of a 90s and noughties feel to this. And so combining those into urban homage is like paying homage to the styles that the cities have seen throughout the 80s, 90s, and noughties, and not so much taking it directly from those times and gaining references and inspiration for a lot of these pieces from those times and what you'd really see in the city. I mean, I'm a city girl. I was born and raised in the city, except for those few years I was in Barbados. So these are the styles that I grew up seeing, being in a very, very diverse and multicultural city that is London. Yeah, it just felt natural to want to see it in the game. And one thing I love about kind of Y2K noughties fashion is that it recycles. It comes back around and back around and back around, but there's always a new and fresh take on it. And that's what I really wanted to put into this as well, is that although we are seeing the references and you kind of know the era that it comes from, but it doesn't feel dated. And that's what I didn't want. I didn't want the pieces to feel dated. In a few years' time, the same kind of fashion is gonna recycle and is gonna be renewed. They're gonna be picking up on styles that we wore, and we're picking up on styles that they used to wear in the 80s and the 90s and the noughties. So it's fashion, baby. We're gonna see it again and again and again. So I'm gonna cut here and actually just insert the fact that I got to go to the EA HQ. So I got to go to the Maxis offices. It wasn't part of the collaboration, but everything was just a bit of like a happy accident. As part of the Dark and Lovely documentary, we had to film at the EA HQ. And so as part of that, I got to go to the offices, I got to see kind of where the magic happens, and I actually then got to see the in-game assets for the first time. I screamed. I literally screamed. I think I was so excited because I wasn't expecting to see the kit. I didn't even know that it was ready. I didn't know how far along they were in the development process of it. So actually being able to see it in game for the first time, I was so excited. It just meant so much to be able to see what we had seen as a concept to now being in the actual game, and it became real. At that point, I knew we're near the end, we're near the finish point. I can't wait to see everyone playing with this kit. I can't wait to get actually in-game myself and start making as many sims as possible with the items in this kit. So later on down the line, I was asked if I wanted my sim self to be a part of the promo, and I was like, yeah. So to do that, I was asked to put together my sim self outfits, so kind of what I wanted to see my sim self wearing. And at that point, I got to see basically all of the items in the kit without being in game, if that makes sense. So I kind of had to make a paper doll out of my sim self, and so I kind of wanted the head wrap and the piercings and the leather two-piece in green, and yeah, it was just it meant so much, and to be able to then see it come to life and see my sim self just rocking the head wrap, rocking everything. I will say, because I'm about to tear up, I'm about to cry, because it was just that initial feeling was just like, oh my god, this is happening, this is real, this is like really, really real. It's such a surreal feeling, like when I see now, especially the assets being shared like with everyone's giveaways and just posting about the kit everywhere. It's like I'm seeing my sim self at the front of it, and I'm just like, they don't even know who she is, but I do, and that's all that matters. So yeah, so that was really fun to kind of be able to piece together different pieces of clothing to kind of make up the outfits that my sim self will wear for the promo assets. And I also, in this process and at this time as well, got to create some of the styled looks that are in the game. So there's actually 4 styled looks, 2 for the masculine frame and 2 for the feminine frame. And we got to make that with the lovely Kayla. Yes, go ahead. No,
I'd love to show us or show the chat the styled looks, because I know you and Kayla had so much fun designing them. So to give everyone a little context, so Kayla and Danny designed the styled looks together, and then they also designed the color swatches. So there was just like so much awesome collaboration here. Danny also named them, which was very fun. We always love naming them.
I did, and yes, we did. Me and Kayla had a great time putting these together.
This was so much fun for me. There's so many combinations. There were so many options that we could do, and it was so fun. Look at that one. I was obsessed with it.
Yeah, these color combinations.
Cosmetics.
There's just so many different Sims you can create, different personalities, different stories that you can reflect, and different outfit styles. Yeah.
So yes, boom. I mean, she's already ready. She's already ready.
Already ready.
But yes, there's also styled looks with this. So if you really just want to throw your Sims into a fit, me and Kayla put together some really, really cute styled looks, and this is called Co-Ward Queen. Oh, she already knows she's eating. She knows she's eating this up. And then we've also got Fly and Fearless. This looks amazing. So again,
these fits, we did so good. I'm like, it's eating.
We did so good. But yeah, there's so many different ways to wear the pieces in this kit. Yes, there are co-wards, but please don't feel a way about mixing and matching and just making a look as iconic as these do. And speaking of Colin and Kayla, I got to do a live stream once the kit had launched to run through all of the pieces from the kit and talk about how we kind of got to unlock these pieces and what they mean to me. And it was amazing, because working with them throughout this last year and then now it's coming to life, it was such a meaningful process.
Yeah, that's a great swatch. Yeah. This piece is super versatile, and I also love the fit of it. It's a really nice fit for the masculine frames.
Absolutely. And what I also love is that it doesn't even have to just be masculine frames. It fits so nicely as well
on
the
really
feminine frames. So it's something for everyone.
And the swatches too. It's just it works.
Versatile. It works. One of the key words that you see across the kind of reviews is that it's so versatile, that there's so many colors, so many different swatches. So everyone's been really enjoying having variety with this new kit.
Let's talk about the jersey too. I love this one.
Woo! Jersey! I have one of these. I was wearing it on launch day. I was wearing my jersey on launch day, okay? I love this jersey. I love the colors. I love the Easter eggs in here. It's so vibrant and just something that everybody can wear and rock this in so many different ways, whether it's for athletics, for everyday, for party. There's so many ways to rock this. Something that I picked up on as well was that you haven't really seen a lot of these color combinations before. So we're seeing a lot of new, like really fresh color combos, and it's giving me everything. This next one, again, another piece that is heavily inspired by the noughties, 90s especially, even I think not as far back as 80s, but I think going into the late 80s, early 90s, you would see this kind of utility jacket combo everywhere. And I love this. And the colors, sorry? Hey, sir.
That's nice. The
so. Dak. But yeah, I do really love this, and I love all of the different color combinations. And I like that whilst there are like some bright swatches, so for example, like the orange swatch and the purple swatch, there are some that are not as bright that still feel like they're very statemented.
Yeah, it's very balanced. But I also really like this piece because I know, Danny, when we were talking about it, this one's a good one for different weather types as well.
Yes.
You can kind of even just see, looking at just what's up in the menu right now, you have a range of different activities you would wear these pieces for, and also different weather. So we love that.
Absolutely. So this is where the 80s comes in, because the leather jackets, the top. Now it feels right to throw in the pants with this one. It's really the details for me. This whole kit 8, but this co-ord specifically for the guys. My lord.
That looks so nice on him, especially with the shoes. Let's go through the swatches though too, Danny, because honestly I like all these swatches for different reasons.
Oh, there's so many good swatches. We've got so many. Okay, let me just do the tops first. So we've got a range of swatches, and again, but see how even though we've got a black top, it still goes with the kind of like tan, sandish bottom. It goes so well with everything.
Yeah, again, mix and match is great. My personal favorite though is the pink, just because you give him all pink cohort and it's just giving Ken vibes, and I think that's really funny. But again, like really fun versatility and great color stories here. Danny said like we have some really brights, but then we also have really good neutrals, so you have just a really fantastic range to play around and create for whichever kind of personality you want to reflect for your sim.
But no, I think the range was really important for me again, because whilst this is most definitely a kit where I want people to just be able to express themselves in as many ways as possible. And so having the completely massive range of colors, it just allows people who maybe aren't so keen on bright colors to go for more muted, or who are really extravagant and vibrant and really want to go and dive deep in the hot pinks and the purples and everything. It just gives everyone the opportunity to express themselves as much as they want, and I love it.
I love that as well. I saw some comments in the chat about the details. Yeah, our art director, Steven, he's talked before on different kit streams, but he's fantastic at materials. So shout out to Steven.
Yes.
The leather details here, the shine, even the folds. I think this white swatch really shows it off. Down to the zippers. There's really great quality and construction that you see in these garments, which is, I personally love. I love the storytelling of it.
My favorite thing about this kit is just how versatile and dynamic and colorful that it is. It was really, really nice to be able to bring pieces that we have not seen before to the game.
The bamboo earrings. Again, another iconic item.
Let's get into it. So I asked chat earlier, who here had bamboo earrings? And basically everyone was like, yeah, hands up. But having this piece was so meaningful to me, because I grew up with it. With not just me, my friends, my family, like so many people I knew wore bamboo earrings growing up. So I am so chuffed to get this in. And another thing I love is that we've got multiple piercings with this. I love the way it glistens when you move this. So the necklace, of course, I mean, I'm wearing layered necklaces now, so we are tying into the present, but also again paying an homage to the past. So you definitely see this on the 80s and 90s babies as well. And the cohesiveness of this kit is crazy. The swatches match everything, and I'm so gagged that we were able to make this happen in such a cohesive, matchy way. Look at all of these the swatches. Everyone loves the colors. That's one thing I picked up.
Each one is like, they're so good, and they match well, and it's just
Now the detail in this one,
Woo!
I want to call it out, because first of all, there's the top underneath is beautiful, but the individual model pockets on the arms and the shine on the buttons.
Yeah.
And then there's the cohort to it as well, which those jeans, Danny, I remember when we called these out and we wanted these to match, but I think these also just work really well as versatile jeans. Again, they're a little bit nostalgic. I think the seam in the middles makes it like that, but then it's the fit. It's high-waisted, which is very much more modern.
Yep.
Rolled up. And again, these colors.
the swatches. I was just about to say.
The swatches are everything.
You can really mix and match. Like, look, it's just, I'm obsessed.
I just love that it's like, especially the pockets are meshed on, like you can literally see the detail and the heart that was put into this.
Yeah, and the cuffs as well. You can see the buttons on the cuffs and the rolled up jeans.
Yeah, they did an amazing job with this. So next we've got another kind of like style design tee that you'd go to a store or do at home and make your own version of this. So I truly love this little crop top. It's so cute. I love the design. You've got the same design that's on the bigger tee, but I love that you've got it now for the kind of rolled up crop top as well, but also some plain colors for me as well. I was low-key thinking of like the CC creators too. So I loved the fact that this kit is so accessible and looks great for console players, but I was also thinking, you know what, I know my CC, my custom content girlies are gonna want to do some recolors, so you know, we threw some plain swatches in there for y'all too.
It works. Look at it with the jeans.
It looks
it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's so effortless, all the style in this kit. It's one of my favorites as well, Kayla. Like the look of it's very realistic. I think a lot of players from what I've seen so far love the graffiti aspect of it.
Yeah.
I think some people's favorite is usually it looks like the heart with the arrow through it. I've seen a lot of people really love that.
Yeah, they
really
do love this one. They do. Let's get into it. Let's talk texture because, hello, this texture is absolutely beautiful. I love this top so much, and I already know this is like a community fave. This looks
It really is. I've seen a lot of excitement about it. I personally love the lace on the side, or I guess or the strings, but it's such a unique cutout. Again, it's kind of like a nod to the past, but gosh, it just looks so good. Again, you can use it for parties, so you can go going out at a club, or for like a day out on the town.
And I love it. I truly do love this whole fit. I love the cut. I love that it feels, so this is definitely something that I would wear as well. I have a top that I literally wear halter tops. If I'm not wearing like a top like this, I'm wearing halter tops all day, every day. And having the mesh underneath, this is exactly something that I would wear. I wore this to a concert. I literally wore this kind of fit to a concert. So again, I love this so much, and it pairs really well with so much.
The details here, I love the skirt. It's not too long, it's not too short. I think it's a good length, and that makes it a bit more unique from the other skirts we have, but also the buckle, of course, and the detail. I like the pocket on the side.
Yeah, me too.
Love the color variety. Again, we total mix and match variety here.
There's so many possibilities, because then this takes it from like being so when you've got like the matching, this takes it from like a nightwear, like party fit, to just, oh yeah, I'm going for coffee, I'm going for like dinner with my girls. Like there's so much versatility with this, and I love it so much. And here is another fave I was gonna say,
this is a personal favorite.
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
It's like the little tie is so dainty. It's just,
and the frills. I got frills today too, y'all.
So good. So good.
Yeah, for your top, I think.
For my top, it's like
that one. It's similar.
Is it this one? This one, yes. Someone literally commented, I know that this is Danny's pack. I'm sure I've seen her wear this. It's like, yeah, this got me written all over it. I love the swatches in this. I love the swirl pattern. That for me was such a nice kind of unique take on pattern swatch that we haven't seen before. So I was really happy that we got that in.
I love the frills on this, on the wrists and on the edge of it, and also the little tie in the middle, how it's modeled 3D. It's just, again, another really beautiful standout piece in this kit. This one, there's so much you can use it for, whether it's like, this is like a great gym outfit, but also like you said, Danny, like going out for coffee.
Yes, it just fits with so much. There's so many this again, like this is something that you see in a music video. I'm not gonna hold you, like you'd see this in the music video and everyone will be wearing like the same white swatch. This is it. Shall we throw on the boots with these? Bam! What do you mean?
She looks fantastic.
I love her.
Oh man.
I love her.
I see someone say with heels. That's right.
Yes.
With heels. And
yes, with heels. What do you mean? But yeah, again, this is a big homage to our co-awards, kind of like sportswear, activewear girlies back in the day, and guys as well. Like, it was a piece for everyone, and I love that everyone used to match the top and bottom back in the day. So I truly love this fit, and the boots with the flames on, I truly have no words.
It's beautiful, and I loved the collaboration process throughout this kit, but I think the boots really stand out for me, Danny, because it was late, just finishing up the last few assets that we wanted in this kit, and we were focusing on the shoes, and we started like diving in and pulling up, just writing down notes of different ideas. And these shoes were very collaborative when we designed them together, because we were both trying to figure out what would really stand out, what would be the best ones to highlight this fashion style. And then when this came together, Danny and I both were like, yes.
This, I think, has been one of the most used pieces from this kit, and the details on this top, this butterfly top, are immaculate. Look at it.
They're beautiful. I love the bows in the back, the ties, and the fact that the top is 3D and kind of comes off as well on the edges. You can see it flare a little bit.
Yes.
I know so many people love this top.
It was made so well, and I love the swatches on this as well. I love the kind of like tie-dye pattern on. It's such a beautiful piece.
It's just so unique and different from like other assets. It's just so good.
But we've got so many different swatches, color combinations, and you can wear them on both hands. I am a ring girly myself. I love me some layered rings, and I truly love the nails that have the kind of chrome top. So definitely you see a lot of this now. Like, we're seeing this come back.
The detail.
Looks good.
The
the detail.
Y'all, please.
I love how the nails and the rings match each other too, with the silver tip on the nails, and it matches the rings and the outfit. It ties it all together. It's really nice.
It really does.
I don't think we've done a ton of stacking rings recently. I know we had some in Get Famous. We did take a look at what we had in game, but these, another great addition to the CAS catalog. And yeah, I love that they're both, you can put them on either hand, both or one or the other, to add some versatility to it and just change the look. So really fun here.
Our final and most fantastical piece. Get into it.
I'm obsessed.
Oh
my god.
Love this wrap so much. This wrap is, for me, this is me. Like, I have got a head wrap that looks exactly like this, and I wore it to Afropunk. But this head wrap is just everything. The colors, the swatches, these patterns are, I'm at a loss for words, but I feel like
I have some of these swatches, like the yellow one, like the pattern.
This one,
yes.
Yep.
I have, like, yes.
And it's such a,
and I could put it on me, you know?
Exactly. And it's such a simple piece, but it has such a massive impact on how people can like feel seen in the game. Because it's such a simple, like, nuanced piece that a lot of people kind of have drawn towards, and I've loved seeing so many Sims rocking this head wrap. It means everything. The one piece, and I don't think a lot of people actually deep or clock initially that it's a one piece. So when you take off the bottoms, it is a whole little leotard.
I love this top.
Oh man.
This top. Well, is it even a top? Because
that's what I'm saying. It surprised people, because I think they were just expecting a tank. But yeah, this was really fun. That we knew that layering is really fun for players, and when we worked with Danny, we talked about this, and she initially pitched this idea, but I said to Danny, I think we could probably work on this to allow people to put some shorts on underneath and layer it up to tell different stories, whether it's like you're going out exercising or you just want a layered look. It's fun. We love the ability to customize.
Fun. It's so fun. I love this. And one of my favorite things about this one piece is the swatches, the colors. It's so fun, so vibrant. It screams the eras that we are knowing and loving. So this can be every day, this can be party, this can be anything, summer. But I truly, this is one of my favorite tops in this. And also, so I know people like asking about the fact that it goes across like one side rather than it on both sides. And that was again like a personal design choice. Because I was looking at it, I was like, I need this to be different. Like I really want this to stand out and just look like something you've not seen before. And lo and behold, art director took what was in my brain and turned it into this beauty. So yes, love this. I love it so much.
I think that's one of the things you said, Danny, was the cut of it is modern, something we haven't seen before, but the colors and the patterns are definitely nostalgic for us.
Yes.
Going back to the 90s, 2000s, that's like a great way that it's just like reinventing the style, so it's something fresh.
Okay, like these are pieces that we haven't seen before that just make the kit really, really unique and really fun to play around with and just make different mix and match items. And the thing I love about the coords is that with coords, like you really do want to start matching colors. Like we definitely saw a lot of the matchy in the 90s and noughties. Like that's a big time for matching outfits. And I mean, still to this day, I'm a coord queen. I am a coord girly, so I love to be able to create pieces that, yes, they match specifically in color, but then you can also play around with them with different pieces. Okay, so there are 2 Easter eggs in this kit. You may or may not have picked up on these. Probably not, but I'm going to run through them with you now. The first Easter egg is that the graffiti top that's got the lady on the front. Anyone on deck guess who that is? So there's some lore behind this graphic tee, this airbrush tee. So does anyone in the chat know who this is on the tee? Who my boy spray painted on this tee?
Drum roll.
It's actually Bella. Bella Goth, okay? The mother herself, the OG queen.
Put a perfect little Easter egg in there.
A perfect Easter egg. Queen Bella Goth herself. Listen, Bella has been an icon, okay? She has been an icon from the very first Sims, which is the first Sims that I played, and I definitely wanted to pay an homage to her. So Bella has got a feature in this kit, and I am so happy how it came out. She looks so cute, she looks so cool. So the second Easter egg is actually on the basketball shorts. So when you change the swatches, you'll see that the swatches have different colors and different numbers. So the numbers on these swatches are actually very personal and close to me. They're the birthdays of my nearest and dearest. So 10 is my birthday, 14 is my goddaughter's birthday, 16 is my best friend's birthday, 18 is my dad's birthday, and 24 is my mum's birthday. So it was really, really lovely to literally put a personal piece of me, of my heart, into the game as a form of an Easter egg and pay an homage to my nearest and dearest. And finally, I want to touch upon the dashiki. So for those of you who don't know, the dashiki was literally one of the first pieces of custom content, a collection that I put out back in 2015-16. So to be able to kind of have this full circle moment of putting the dashiki in the game officially means the world, because I struggled to tell the stories that I wanted to tell in the way that I wanted to tell them with the dashiki initially, which is what my frustration was, which is why I went out and started to teach myself how to make custom content in the first place. And now kind of this full circle moment, how many years later, to actually see it in the game for the first time and have so many different colors and swatches, it sent shivers, literal shivers down my spine to see in the game for the first time. It's such a meaningful moment, not just for myself, but I know for the community as well, who have also been rocking with me for a very, very long time. Like, there's been people who said, oh, like, this was literally I remember when this drops, like, this is one of the first pieces of CC I downloaded, and So it's a true testament to the work that has been put in for a number of years, and it's again a full circle moment. So my heart is so full. So I'm going to wrap this up and say a massive thank you to everyone who made it to the end, who watched the video through, who has supported me for a number of years. My new supporters, my old supporters, I see you, I appreciate you, I love you. Thank you, EA, for the opportunity to really put a piece of my heart and the testament to the work that I've been doing over the years into the game officially, especially for our console gamers who can't use custom content, and a lot of them felt like this really was an opportunity to use some of my work. So it means a lot to be able to do that for all the simmers all over the world, and they feel seen in a lot of the pieces and can create beautiful sims for their games with it. I'd love to know what some of your favorite pieces of Urban Homage are. I mean, personally, the whole kit is my fave, but yeah, I got one or two little few pieces at my faves. But yes, I'd love to know what your favorites are. Let me know down in the comments. And that's it for now. So I'll catch up with you guys soon. Can't wait to see more of your beautiful sims shared. Please use the Urban Homage Kit hashtag on Twitter, Tumblr, the gallery. Like, I'm literally gagging over all of the sims on the gallery already with the hashtag. So please keep sharing your sims and share them with me. I can't wait to see more. And I'll catch up with you guys soon. Bye. Dag dag.